Hello, everybody. So, day 28 of our 1000 Dawns journey continues. So, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final day of February. And just to confirm it, although it doesn't need to be, there we are. All days penciled off, and very soon we'll be turning the page once more. But before we do turn the page once more, it would be of even greater significance to once again kind of highlight a little bit just sort of how this journey is going and what exactly have we managed to accomplish so far. So let's do that, shall we? So since this month began, here is just a short remit of the things we managed to do. Is that across all of my YouTube channels, particularly like my main one, I have yet to fail to upload anything less than 2 videos a day, which, to be honest, since we're nearly a sixth of our way through this year, it's the kind of progress we haven't really seen since the middle of 2020. And I have made it a little bit of my mission, ladies and gentlemen, to get through the whole of this year by uploading at least 2 videos a day on my main channel. That's nearly 750 videos just in 1 year. Technically more, but I'll explain a bit more about that by the time we get to July. Speaking of July, I can't help but notice, ladies and gentlemen, that guess what? It's certainly on its way. And whilst I think there's probably going to be a lot of videos I'm going to get ready for July, what I'm actually going to do is sort of work a little bit backwards a little bit. And what do I mean by that? Well, I think over the next 2 days, I want to be able to work on videos that was originally going to send out in November, merely just for the sake of getting them ready, because planning ahead is absolutely crucial for this operation, and having a little bit less work to do is always seen as a wise idea. But whilst we're also on the subject of preparation, starting 2 weeks ago, I started heading out to Newcastle and doing late night auditing on Saturday nights. And so far in my experience, because this is actually the 4th one I did, because I did a video last night, a very, very interesting series of events that happened last night. And I'm sure that tonight is going to be even wilder than it was yesterday. Mostly because we actually play Everton today, so it means that the city centre is probably going to be quite a lot busier, and we may even chat to a few Scousers who are knocking about the place, just to see what happens. Because I will admit, even on a Friday night when everybody was probably either everybody didn't get paid yesterday or everybody will get paid today, I have a reckon the big market and quite a lot of the clubs and stuff like that are going to be a lot busier tonight. So therefore, we're going to go out in full force and just to see what happens. I think it's going to be an absolutely fantastic affair. But that's the thing, because speaking of everything else that happened last night, we're gonna have a better tonight is gonna be better, because in lieu of a few incidents that I showcased what I uploaded this morning, let's we can't forget, ladies and gentlemen, is that not everybody is going to be, unfair or reasonable. There's going to be quite a lot of people. I imagine they're going to be, demanding and extremely aggressive. With that being said, however, I will simply do what I always do. I will, even though there's parts of me in situations like these where I feel like I shouldn't have to back down, and that I shouldn't be given a reason to back down, because I know I'm in the right and I know they're in the wrong. But sometimes I feel like it's more of the better option to back down in certain situations. However, with that being said, anybody wants to have a problem and stuff like that, and they have a whinge and complain about not being on camera, guess what? they're absolutely getting on camera. Anything they want to say to me, you know, they're more than they should be more than comfortable with saying it on camera. Anything they've got to say to me, they should just about do it. And yeah, hopefully that won't happen. But if it does, yeah, learning from what happened before would suit me down to the ground. And I think the reason for it is because we should be able to end February on a high note. And I think we're just about ready for it. But we're just about ready. So let's go and make the most of it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I've got just about 3 hours to get myself ready, and let's get to work. Did I just applaud myself there? But here's a bit more of an interesting thing when it comes to hindsight. We're now a sixth of our way through this year, which means there's a lot of this year still to come, and certainly I want to be here to see it. So let's stay here on this earth to do it. Let's go.